Welcome. Today, we're exploring 5 major schools of thought in psychology and education, key perspectives that shaped how we understand the mind and learning.
Yeah, from early attempts to break down mental processes to ideas about how we grow and learn, these schools give us different ways to see what's happening inside our heads and how we connect with the world.
Let's start with structuralism. Wilhelm Wundt, often called the father of experimental psychology, founded this school. Structuralism looks at the mind's structure by breaking mental processes into atoms of thought.
They used introspection, basically looking inward, to examine sensations, feelings, and images. It's like analyzing the mind as if it were a chemical compound, breaking it down into simpler parts.
Right. It was the first scientific attempt to study the mind, but it relied a lot on subjective self-observation, which made it hard to verify.
Then came Functionalism, led by William James. Instead of breaking the mind into parts, it focused on how the mind helps us adapt to our environment.
James described consciousness as a continuous stream, always flowing and changing. Imagine the mind as a river, not a set of still images.
Functionalism also influenced practical areas like educational testing, showing how mental processes serve a purpose, helping us survive and thrive.
Next is Behaviorism, founded by J.B. Watson. This school rejected studying the mind because it's not directly observable. Instead, it focused on observable actions, stimulus-response patterns.
Behaviorism emphasizes conditioning, meaning behavior is learned through interaction with the environment. Think of it like a machine reacting predictably to inputs.
It made psychology more scientific and measurable, but it ignored internal thoughts and feelings, which some saw as a big limitation.
Then there's Constructivism, championed by Jean Piaget and Lev Vygotsky. This school sees learning as an active process where learners build knowledge based on prior experience.
Knowledge isn't just given, it's constructed by the learner. Social interaction and scaffolding, support from others, are key. It's like building a house brick by brick, with help along the way.
Finally, Humanism, led by Abraham Maslow and Carl Rogers, focuses on the whole person, including emotions and free will. It emphasizes self-actualization, reaching one's full potential.
Humanism prioritizes emotional well-being and subjective experience. You can think of it like nurturing a plant to help it grow strong and healthy.
So, these 5 schools offer different lenses, from breaking down thoughts to focusing on function, behavior, active learning, and personal growth.
And many modern ideas in psychology and education still build on these foundations. It's interesting to think about which approach feels closest to how we learn or understand others.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us as we explored these perspectives. We hope it gives you a fresh way to think about the mind and learning.
Until next time.